Thanks for attending the initiation webinar. We just want to give you a quick 20-minute overview that'll help you get started correctly with retirement prospects. First, who are the prospects we're sending you? Well, the prospect is a person. They may be rich or not rich. They may be sophisticated or not. They may be knowledgeable or not. They're just a regular consumer, so we don't know much about them other than they're interested. They opted in to receive information about a topic. They may be ready to buy, or they may be just starting their research. They may be very motivated, or some people will be less motivated. All we know about the prospect is this. They filled in a form to get information because the topic was of interest to them. So out of every 1,000 people that see this form, only 5 will fill out the form because they see this opportunity to get a booklet to invest more wisely for retirement, and they think, wow, I would like to know about that. And so they willingly enter all their contact information, which most people don't want to do. So the 5 out of 1,000 people that do it, we know must have some interest. Now, let me put this in perspective. In the old days before the internet, you're looking at a phone book. If you wanted to call somebody and look up their number when there was no internet, every city and every town had a phone book. So you opened up the phone book and looked up their name in alphabetical order. And so this is a typical page in a phone book. There's maybe 1,000 names there. And in the old days, life insurance agents and financial advisors would cold call from the phone book. So they would call the 1,000 people on these 2 pages. Why? To find the 5 that I've highlighted in green that are interested. Well, that's what our service does. It finds the 5 out of 1,000 people, so you don't have to make 1,000 cold calls to find those 5 people. The form that we use on the internet attracts the 5 out of 1,000 that have some interest in your product or service. Now, understand that the consumers do not look for your products and services. Consumers are interested in their concerns and their worries. So while you may think in terms of managed accounts, annuities, life insurance policies, IUL, FIA, the consumer does not think like that. The consumer's concern is, how do I have better retirement security? How do I have more retirement income? How do I make sure I can take care of my family when I'm gone? That's the way the consumer thinks, not in terms of products and services. Your products and services are not their priority. Their concerns are their priority. So it takes some sales skill to convert a prospect to an appointment. Meaning, when Mr. Smith fills out the form, his concern is, well, how do I invest better for retirement? So he's not interested in your managed account. He's interested, how can he invest better? So it takes some skills when you talk to Mr. Smith to take his general interest, convert that to an appointment, and then eventually convert it to your product or service. That's what sales is all about. Taking a person's general interest and converting it to the things that you can provide. Now, our guide, How to Follow Up on Your Prospects, provides you the scripts on what to say when you call the prospect so that you approach them the right way. You don't want to call and say, hey, Mr. Smith, I hear you want to buy an annuity. That will fail. So please follow the scripts in our guide, read them, follow them, and you'll have success. Now, what should be your expectations be? Well, every prospecting method produces fewer good prospects than poor prospects. Doesn't matter how you prospect, that will always be true. However, the economics of any prospecting system that's decent are still way in your favor. In other words, you pay us $320 for 10 prospects, and if you get one new client, say $3,200 of income, well, that's a 10-to-1 return on your investment. How many investments do you provide your clients with a return of 10-to-1? You may only get half of these results. Maybe you only get one client per 20 prospects. That would still be a 5 times return on your money. Pretty darn good return on your investment. In fact, Bill, who's been with us for about 5 years, shares this insight.
Bill, you've been with us for about 5 years or so now. I'm curious, what have been your sales results since you started using the system? So let's break it down in terms of about how many prospects have you received, and what is your appointment ratio, first of all?
Okay. In that 5 years, total equity at around $14 million, and a number of accounts about 40. I get about 5 accounts for every 20 leads. I drip on 2, and I get 1 appointment. I get 1 account per 20 leads.
So here's a guy that's been with us for a number of years. He's very happy to have 1 new client out of 20 prospects, which has resulted in $14 million of additional money under management and 40 new clients. So please put things in perspective. Don't be concerned if out of every 10 prospects you only get 1, or out of every 20 prospects you only get 1. That will still give you a very, very sizable return on your investment. Now, how to succeed? Well, we've been doing this since 2002, so we have some experience of what people do that use our service that makes them successful. That experience is based on the 29,000 plus advisors and agents that have used our service. Would it be wise to listen to our observations about who succeeds and fails? Well, let's tell you who those people are. Here's the best advice we have heard from one of our advisors. I just want to share it with you, John in New England.
Yes, there is. Number one, and first and foremost, go through the training. I mentioned this earlier, but this is my second time around. When I say second time around, I had done this for a month before, and I did not get an appointment. I did not get an appointment and thought, this doesn't work, waste money. And number one, it wasn't waste that much money because the leads are so inexpensive. But what I did is I went back and I actually went through the training because I knew people that were having success doing this. So I knew it worked. I just knew I was doing something wrong. So went back, went through the training, and, it's just night and day. Now I'm getting a good reception. Before, I wasn't, just because I was using my own script. So if you do this, take the time. You're making an investment. Take the time to go through the training, and basically study. There's a 25-page on how to contact your clients. Study that and learn from it, and that's what I basically do. The main thing that I learned from it is to find out why they actually clicked on whatever they clicked on.
So John is a unique guy because he says that he tried our service and wasn't successful. But he's a unique guy because he realized, it's my mistake. I didn't follow the training. Of course, there's a lot of people that don't follow our training and then they blame us when they don't get good results. So John is a very truthful character that he understood. He didn't get good results. He didn't follow the training. So he rejoined our service later. And what does he say? Well, this time I followed the instructions. So it's very simple lesson that he's providing, which is just follow the instructions. Get good results from the beginning rather than have to quit and then come back and then do it right the second time. Just do it right the first time. Now, please understand that this is a business building system. This is not just a lead service. If you think of it that way, you're missing the point. It's a business building system because not only are we advertising and getting the consumers who are interested to opt in to raise their hand and say, hey, I'm interested, but we're delivering your personalized booklet. So we're warming them up and giving you credibility before you call. And then we're also going to email and text them in the background on your behalf. Those are 2 functions you need to turn on in your account because we won't text and email them on your behalf until you turn those functions on. So you should log into your account and you'll find those services there. And in the training videos, it explains how to use them. So the point is, between the personalized booklets, the texting, the emailing, we're providing a business building system, not just selling leads. So if you contact the prospects and do not follow the system, you will likely fail, and we don't want that to happen. Now, the types of people who fail with our service very quickly, there's two types. The first are just the lazy people. They don't watch the training videos. They don't read the guide, how to follow up on your prospects. And it's much easier to not be lazy than lazy. Why? Because the training videos are quick. Each one is about 6 minutes. I think there's 10 of them. So it's maybe a 60 to 75 minute investment or so of time. And then reading the guide, how to follow up on your prospects, that might be a 60-minute investment. So you're investing a very, very, very tiny amount of time, maybe the time you'd spend watching 2 television shows, to earn thousands and thousands of dollars. The other type of person are the know-it-alls. Now, if you think, well, look, I've been in business 30 years. Nobody can tell me how to do this. I know exactly what to do. We respect your experience and we respect your knowledge. But even if you can pick up one little nugget, just one little nugget from watching the training videos and the guide, and that little nugget results in maybe 3 additional clients over the next year. Just 3 clients that you get because you actually went through the training videos and read the guide that you wouldn't have had. Just think about what that's worth in terms of not only the earnings from those people, but their referrals that they give you, and maybe family members. So please just put that aside and just follow the instructions on the training videos and the guide. So here's how you succeed. Follow all the instructions. Please read a copy of the agreement you signed. You will find that on the same page where you'll find the training videos, because the agreement you signed has some important instructions that'll make it easier to manage your account. If you read that, you'll realize, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. You will find out when you read the agreement closely, there's a number of things you can do to manage your account to your benefit. The training videos and that agreement you will find at retirementprospects.com/training. Please read the emails we send you. We're not wasting your time. Each one of those emails has one little nugget in there that can help improve your results. Please read those. And obviously, read the guide, how to follow up on your prospects. Get assistance from us when you need it. Please contact our client services department directly. That's the way to get the fastest service and assistance that you'll need. How do you reach them? You go to this page, retirementprospects.com/help. That's where you go to contact the client services department. When you get there, you create a support ticket. Now, why can't you call them? Because for many, many years, we had people call us and the expense kept mounting and higher and higher and higher. So we asked all of our customers, would you rather us raise the prices or just convert our client service to electronic rather than phone? Well, every one of them voted, don't raise the prices, we will deal with client services electronically. So we eliminated the phone service. Why? To save you money, to keep the costs down. So the good news is that when you do contact retirementprospects.com/help, it's staffed 7 days a week. So saving the money in answering the phone has allowed us to staff that department, not just Monday through Friday, but on the weekends also. And in fact, during the week, Monday through Friday, you will get a response within 4 hours. That's faster than your bank. It's faster than your utility company. It's faster than your internet company. Nobody responds in 4 hours. We do. On the weekends, the response time will be a little bit longer than that. Thank you so much. We appreciate your business and we wish you great success and look forward to helping you.